is an interior decorator. So that part reflects itself in how I decorate myself. I decorate my body invariably according to the flying stars in a combination of, where's the moon today? Because I'm an astrologer, so I stir it all into the pot and go, yeah, that's why I want to wear that today. And invariably, if I didn't if the stars shifted or something happened midday, I will sometimes go home and change my clothes because they're now uncomfortable. Now, that's being very attuned. That means I've created the lifestyle that allowed me the privilege of doing that. Because I'm sure some of you are rolling your eyes and going, man, I'm stuck at a 9-to-5 job, and I couldn't go home and change my clothes even if I spilled my lunch all over it. Well, some of you are wired for a 9-to-5 job, and that's comfort level for you. My wiring is not that. And that's called getting to know you, getting to know all about you, and you need to get to know you. Who are you? What are you here for? And that brings me to the month, galactic month. We stepped into the galactic month on September 20th, because again, their months are totally different than ours. And this month is called the electric moon of service. So you bet your boots, I have looked very carefully at how can I be of greatest service. That's what it's about. This is a service organization on Earth. That's what you've come for. That's what you grow into. And maybe your service seemingly is insignificant. And those of you who think what I'm about to say is insignificant, we need to have a little powwow. Because some of you that think it's insignificant have devoted yourself to raising your children properly. You're there for them. You're helping them. You're guiding them. You're disciplining them correctly when they're out of line. And to see how a parent carefully does that, there's nothing better. Because the children are the future. You know, by the time you're a parent, sorry, we're sort of has-beens. Yes, we are the mentors. We are the watchful ones. We are guides. But it's the children, and we want to encourage in them the proper ability to speak up, the ability to be creative, the ability to be independent and stand on their own 2 feet. Maybe that's the greatest gift I've given my son, who is comfortably independent within his nature. Do I always, look, I'm a mother, do I always 100% agree with, maybe that thing? Actually, probably 98% in the case of my son, because maybe it's because I did a darn good job. Maybe it's because I really, sincerely love him. What a concept. And maybe it's because we had it very challenging. His daddy died when he was 6 years old. We became the Bobbsey twins. We both had to grow up together. And that's love. And I didn't throw him into this thing so I could run and do that. There was consistency. There was a discipline. If anything, he didn't always agree with what I was about because he's much more scientific than I. He's an architect and a mystic. Simply because I'm his mother, I get it. But I think in reverse, he's like, oh, Mom, and yet he will say to me, Mom, would you put light around the children today? Mom, would you talk to somebody in my office? They're having a hard time. He's even said, Mom, would you bring your new device to my office? His office deals with NASA. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do this. So, you see, as opposite as we all could seem at times, This is why I circle back, and we're all one. You open your heart, and we're all one. Yeah. So anyway, today, because I think I still have another minute, although if the music comes on, I'm loving you. You can see, because I'm not in the studio, I just have to love you at a distance. My heart's with you, but bigger and better, I know who you are. I got your number, and I will hold that vision forever. Have a happy week. Tune in next week. Bye.